Hey, so my dystonia, not sure if it's getting worse or what, but I aspirated a vitamin pill, a magnesium pill actually, and ended up in the hospital for the night here in Austin, and then they sent me to Rochester. I was there Austin till midnight, then up in Rochester for the rest of the night in observation. And then I went and had a scope done, and they had to clean out all the stuff. And I have never aspirated anything. And, I have a friend who's a nurse, and she's like, only old people aspirate stuff. And I'm like, well, I'm getting old. Not quite that old, but it makes me worry that my dystonia might be getting worse because my throat might be getting affected now. In fact, not infected, affected by all the muscle problems. I know I've been, my throat has been hurting. Of course, I choked and coughed for 30 minutes, and I thought I was gonna throw up. I thought I couldn't breathe. I was like, I could catch my breath, but I had to cough so much, I felt like I couldn't catch my breath. Because Dave was like, can you breathe? I'm like, sort of. It was really awful, and I couldn't cough it up. I thought I coughed it up, so I thought they're just gonna waste their time going in and trying to find it because I probably coughed it up. Well, I didn't cough it up. It kind of disintegrated all over my lung, or all over my bronchioles. But it was scary. It was scary. I had coughing and coughing and coughing and coughing, and I couldn't cough. And then when I finally was like, I could breathe, then I started to wheeze because it must have gotten down to point, and I was wheezing, and I'm like, I've never wheezed before. I don't have asthma, none of that. So I'm like, this is a problem. So I called the nurse line, and they said, go to the emergency room. I went there. When I finally got in, one of the nurses said, I think they jump the gun all the time. I don't think it was necessary for you to come in because your chest x-ray is clear. I don't think we're going to do anything, just to let you know, but the doctor will see you. The doctor he wanted me to stay there until they got it all set up with Mayo Clinic up in Rochester, so that when I walked in to their ER, they would put me right into observation because he was worried that I would stop breathing. And he said I had to go right then. Couldn't go home, couldn't pass go, couldn't collect $200. I had to go right then. My husband was there. I couldn't drive myself. They were going to get an ambulance if he couldn't drive me. I'm like, no, he can drive me. He can drive me. So I spent a very unrestful night in observation. And then in the morning they scoped it. And all I remember is we went into the room and they were putting little things on my chest. And he goes, it's to check your heart. He goes, but we'll see you later. And then I woke up and it was all done. My throat hurt. I swear it still hurts. And it's had to have been 4 weeks. 3 weeks. It was pretty awful though, the coughing and the hacking, and maybe it's not the dystonia. I mean, I had put the pill in my mouth. I had put some water in I was drinking some water. I was walking, and my daughter said something funny, and I started laughing. It was like a perfect storm of all these things. But then at the same time, I feel like my dystonia has gotten worse, especially when I'm around people I don't know and in new situations, and when I'm upset or I don't know, my central nervous system is taxed in some way. But yeah, it kind of scares me that my dystonia could be getting worse with the swallowing. So the next time I see my doctor, I'm going to ask about a swallowing study to make sure that everything's right in there. Maybe this was just a fluke and I should have been more careful, but it makes me a little nervous. So I hope things are going well for you. I know I'm not doing the Botox. I've said that before. I'm not doing any medication right now at all. And, you've had some good suggestions. I just haven't seen my neurologist for a while. I probably need to go back and see my neurologist. But again, they're in Rochester, and that's a good long drive. So I haven't done that, and good luck. I hope it's better for you. Sometimes sucks, and most time it doesn't bother me as much as the swallowing did. But I have enjoyed this last year, lots of traveling. I don't know if you've seen those other videos, but just get out there and travel, get out there and do stuff. We went to drag queen bingo, that was fun. Then we went to drag queen Christmas show, and yeah, it's kind of crazy, but I get out there and I know that my head's shaking, and I know that the people are probably going, what's wrong with her head? But people that know me it doesn't bother them. And also in the wintertime, people just think I'm cold. So I hope things are going well for you, and maybe you found something that works, and I hope it keeps working. And happy holidays. Thanks for coming by. Bye.